Y'all was sitting here messing around on the piano. Fingers are sore from playing all morning at church for Christmas programs and stuff. So it's aching here. So I'm not gonna play much. But I thought about some of these brilliant songs that were written for Christmas. That old Tannenbaum or Christmas tree. Oh Tannenbaum, oh Tannenbaum. I was looking in my phone trying to find some of the most popular Christmas songs. This one of my favorites. Never understood it. How lovely are thy branches. Man, did they write these songs. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum. How lovely are, what does this say? Thy branches, it says, their pillows all please faithfully. I trust in God unchangedly. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum, how lovely are your branches. Yeah, man, they don't write it like that no more. I wanted to come live to talk about my grandchildren. I had a wonderful time for the holidays. I got a 10-minute video I want to play for you all. But these Christmas songs are so spectacular as I was going through here, and I just want to see if we can dab a little bit on a couple of them. Just a couple. hmm The mic is not that great. I'm trying to fix all this stuff, so bear with us, okay? I see it's still 60, though. Bass.
It's the show that will get you thinking, and where the topics are hot. Feel free to comment whether we agree or not, 'cause he's got something to say. Sirwalterj Jones. Sirwalterj Jones. He's got something to say. Sirwalterj Jones. Sirwalterj Jones Show.
Come on in. The water's fine. Do do do. Bye. Hello, everybody. Sirwalterj Jones Show. Merry Christmas to all of y'all and to all. Yeah. Good night. These songs here. Another one here. I was looking at my phone here. This one here, y'all know. Angels we have heard on high. And if black folks, we take these songs to another level because we can slow them down, speed them up, make them jazzy, make them soulful. All right, sweetly singing, oh, the plains, O apostrophe ER. These are old ways of saying things back in the. They would say instead of saying 1903, they would say 19 ot. Okay, and the mountains in reply echoing their joy, yes, strain, and in the fall, which is again, it's just brilliant. Timeless. Oh, 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 in excelsis day, oh, shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strain prolonged? What the gladsome tidings be? You know, these words here, we didn't sing them because we just didn't know them. which inspire your heavenly song. Oh, 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 in excelsis Deo. Oh, I mean, it can really go there, y'all. What's this? Yeah, that's good. Mm. That's angels, and then let's see. Here's another one. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We all do that as we're caroling from house to house. All right, great song. And a Happy New Year, blah blah blah. But here's another one which goes into a minor thing. We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. We said travel. This says traverse. They both make sense. Fields and mountains. It goes into another key. Fields and mountain, more and mountain. Field and fountain, more and mountain. Following yonder star. And it was very difficult for me to play this when I was first learning how to play the piano. And then it was still difficult for me to play it when I became almost accomplished. Oh. Black folks. Black folks can't do nothing right, all right, when it comes to Christmas songs, all right? These here are songs that we grew up with, even though we didn't know the lyrics. But then when we turned on the radio, we would hear songs that we really loved, even if we didn't know the lyrics to those, but they became more common to us. Santa Claus, go straight to the ghetto. Yes, sir. Santa Claus. Santa Claus didn't come to my ghetto. No, he didn't. He got shot. In 1970, this brother wrote this song called This Christmas. And it was written by Donny Hathaway and this other young lady in Chicago right here in 1970. All right. And y'all know back in that time, people were stealing credits and what have you. All right. It's at Atco Records, 1970. And it was written by Donny. His name was Donny Pitts and Nadine Teresa McKinnor. They both got credit. I've never played it before. Okay, we all know it. Filled with joy. And what he does from here is he goes to another key. Never noticed that until I started playing the piano. He goes to I think the song was in F, I think. Then he goes, change keys. Only someone like Donny would do something like that. But as I began to study Donny's music, I realized when he and Roberta Flack did Be Real Black for Me, Be Real Black for Me. Some of y'all never heard of that one. But when you listen to it, you say, that's a Donny creation because the strings is going da-da-da-da-da. All right, towards the end of the song, or in the vamp, or in the chorus, or in the refrain, it's the same chord structure as... I'm telling you, you know a writer by his penmanship. He puts his stank on it. does that. That's how you get to the 4. It's just brilliant. Will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Just brilliant stuff, man. And we were around this stuff and we didn't realize it. And then as I was going through reminiscing through this stuff here, I was looking at the whole Charlie Brown thing, which is something again that we are familiar with because of the Charlie Brown. But 1965, Christmas Time is Here is a popular Christmas standard written by Vince Guaraldi, who is the pianist who does. Everybody wants you to play that. Okay, everybody wants you to play that. Vince, light, really bright skin. Well, he had a little weight on him. Caucasian brother. Really was an extraordinarily brilliant jazz pianist who released a Christmas album with a couple Christmas songs on it, but it was felt like more of a jazz album. It was a jazz album with a couple Christmas songs on it and familiar songs that was based off of what you might have saw on Charlie Brown. I think he was really unsung. Okay, but it's written by Vince and Lee Mandelson in 1965. I think it's in F. Just jazzy. I never really studied it. I would always hear it, but I never really listened and then studied it. But when he goes into that, I heard all gospel. Then he goes to this key change. You can do anything you want to with that suspended. You can do whatever you want to. But what he did here is unlike what we're gonna see later. Is that he's in F and he goes into the C sharp thing, and then he comes back and revisits F, which I didn't think he was doing. I thought he was in 3 keys. I thought he started off in the dominant key, whatever the key was. I always played in different keys. But I thought he was in F, and then I thought he went to another key, then I thought he went to another key, a 3rd key, but no, he didn't. He came back to the dominant key. It's just brilliant, and your mind tends to think that you're going somewhere else, yet the author brought you back to its dominance. Back. You can do whatever you want to. Oh man, 1965. The 60s was some of the greatest times of writing outside of 1940s. I'm gonna put it in this order: 1940s, greatest decade of writing songs. That era of Bing Crosby and Perry Como, and man, you can't beat that. I gotta do a 1940s hits on the show. I think the next era of some of the most beautiful songs was probably, well, the 1960s. Obviously, Motown came on the scene, and some of these classics here came on the scene. And then the 1970s is where we come up under some of the greatest songs ever written. All right. So then came Nat Cole. Nat Cole didn't write it, but it is accredited, obviously, to our. I didn't know this when I was coming up, but I'm quite familiar with this man. It's called The Christmas Song, and it is written by Robert Wells and Mel Torme. Mel Torme came up under during the era of the crooners, and very popular with the big cheeks, Caucasian brothers, the 1940s. That's why I say the 40s is the greatest time. Now, Sydney say bebop era. Well, Doc Sydney, no. I yeah, well, the bebop era is around that time, really. 50s, when rock and roll was coming on the scene, America was focused on rock and roll, and the moms and the pops was throwing the records out because it was just too raunchy and too rebellious. But you have to look at the 50s outside of the rock and roll era because in walks gospel was trying to do something there. I think the heyday of gospel was the 60s and 70s. But bebop on the jazz world is a whole nother world there. So when you say the bebop age, are you speaking specifically of? I don't know. I don't know. But this guy here, man, chestnuts roasting on the open fire, 1945. Look what he did here, though. He didn't start to turn the tides with the key changes like the other song, like the last song. Okay. Nuts roasting on an open fire. Frost nipping at your nose. When I would play this, I would play it wrong because it sounds gospel, which it really is, has a gospel flavor. And the average gospel musician would have said, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Todd Carroll. That's simple to go there typically, but that's not where he went. And when you study this music and the originators of it, you'll see that, wow, you know what? Quite disciplined. He said, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And he kept going back up. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Go to the 6, a minor. Whoa, I missed it. All those years I missed it. And he does these little things right here. And he does it throughout the song. Because that's an important part of the song. It's an important part of the chord. Don't miss it. And he keeps playing it. So they want you to know, read the sheet music. All right? So, nuts roasting on an open fire. Frost nipping at your nose. All aglow, key change. Key change. Everybody know a turkey and some mistletoe to make the season bright. It's hot in your eyes, all aglow. We find it hardest key change. Sound. It's a masterpiece. And so I'm offering Merry Christmas. So many things you can do with that. Brilliant. And so I'm offering this simple prayer. Oh, from 1 to 92. See what I did? I went back to the gospel. I went back to what I knew. Cognitive dissonance. And so I'm offering this simple prayer. Oh, from 1 to 92. There you go. Yeah. I'm sure the words are mixing up. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Oh man, let me tell y'all, they don't ride them like this no more. They just don't ride them like this anymore. And then we would go into, obviously everybody would sing Silent Night, okay? And then the musicians were screwed up because we didn't know where to go to the 5 or the 4 or something like that. I mean, everybody gets caught up there. Everybody did. Silent. I'm tired of this key. Silent night, holy night. All this. That's what the problem was. Here's the problem, right? That's for the problem. Going right into the 4. 4 years, musicians would mess that up. We would stumble. You would always hear a stumble right there in the song. And it's, again, it's psychological. Your brain is telling you to go to that 5 or something like that, but the song requires you to go to 4. If you're a musician, you would understand. Here it is. So many things you can do with that. Yeah. And then Tony the Tiger, Thorgensquaff, whatever his name is. If you go to my show yesterday, the sermon I did on the night before Christmas, that Grinch song, simple, but it's a turnaround. It's like ragtime. That is like the whole song mixed in with a whole bunch of crazy lyrics. That part right there is important to see. It's the bounce, it's the articulation, it is the it's the lift, it's the lifter. Okay, that part in there, again, another brilliant thing because it makes the pianist feel good, and it also it's an explanation of what he's doing. You know what I mean? It's the Grinch. See, and then if you pay attention to the bass guitar, it's bouncing like the bouncing ball. When we were coming up as young people, they had the words on the screen, and the ball would bounce. Do 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 do. Do do do, and the words will go back. Do 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 do. You remember that? So that's what's happening here. And when you listen to the bass, that's what it's doing. She's like, what? Yeah, to come on, TJ, to sing along. And it's just again a brilliant song. See, my brain wants to go somewhere else. Da 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 da. Straight gospel. Da da da. Thurl Arthur Ravenscroft is his name. Great. That's Tony Tiger, y'all. You remember the bouncing ball? Oh yeah, I'm telling y'all, this is some good stuff here. So I thank God for these Christmas carols and songs because it really, really helped us really reminisce on the beauty of music and obviously the season. And the unfortunate part of this is that we sing it one time. That's for about, well, depending on if you're going to a Christmas, going to a retail store after Thanksgiving, then you're going to hear Christmas songs the day after Christmas. So you do get a full month of Christmas. I don't want to hear it that early, no. I want to hear Christmas songs maybe 5 days before Christmas. That's all I can handle. Because after tonight, I'm shutting all this Christmas stuff down. Shut it, pull it down, pull all this down. All this stuff in the background got to come down. All right. So I want to thank y'all for staying here, hanging around with me. I'm going to play my grandsons. You all been asking me about my grandbabies, and so I've got like a 10-minute video of me. I think I'm wearing the same thing. At least I'm wearing the same sweater. I had food on the sweater because they tore me up, man. My grandsons was jumping on me and food everywhere. All right, so my children didn't know I was coming. I drove to Atlanta, Georgia, a good 12 hours, and popped up. And so you'll see in the video that I've surprised my children. And Rebecca had flown in with my grandson Amir, but I didn't tell them I was coming. All right, and so I showed up, and you'll see the surprise on my son's face when he sees me walk in. And then you'll see my grandsons from that moment on tearing up the house and tearing up my lap. All right. And my ex-wife, my children's mother, will greet you all at the end of the video. Okay. And I thank God for her. Cosetta Jones is her name. I thank God for that woman. She has given me 2 beautiful, lovely, very healthy children. You know, people are so strange because they often hear a man talk about his ex-wife as if we trying to get back together or something. I am a compassionate man. That's just who I am. I'm a very passionate, compassionate man. I love on everybody, but I'm careful how I love on folks. Now, I can't just be using certain terms of endearment to certain women who, especially if they're single, because then they'll get some kind of hope that I'm trying to pick them up or something. So I'm very careful what I say to some of y'all. Okay. But with my ex-wife, she's still darling. Hey babe, come here. I hug her. Why? Because that girl, and ain't nothing going on between me and her. We look at each other like we're great friends. I can call her, she can call me whatever she needs. I got it. Why? Because that girl gave me 2 of the most beautiful children in the world. They're healthy. I looked at my daughter yesterday. The whole house was just with so much Christmas glee. My grandson running around. And I just said, thank you, Lord, that I got mines with me. My son called me right before the show and FaceTime with him and my grandson. And we just love on each other. So for those of you who are divorced and you're going through so much trouble and problems with each other, listen, if y'all are saved, if y'all are Christians, I don't understand. Y'all hear me? I will never understand how 2 saved individuals who are divorced, unfortunately, can fight. I will never in my life understand how could 2 saved people fight because you're divorced. I'll never understand it. And I know there's some intricate stories that you all can tell about what he did or what she did. I get that. But man, the fighting, I'll never understand. I'm not saying y'all got to be close like me and Cosetta. No, because some of y'all probably need to stay away from each other. All right, but man, I thank God for that woman. All right, I moved that girl in my house when my daughter was pregnant and she had that baby. I moved Cosetta in my house for 60 days? I can't remember. But she was here. I fed her. I kept the heat on. I kept the water going. I made sure that everything she needed, the refrigerator was full of food. I did that for my ex-wife. Stay here. Don't go to no hotel and spend all that money. Stay in my house. I owe you that. Y'all understand? And we high five, we embrace each other, and bye-bye. Ain't nothing there but good, wholesome friendship. And I thank God for what he has done. Amen. So let me play this video, you all, and I guess I can come back. It's only about 9 minutes. All right. My grandsons. I'll see y'all in a minute.
I thought he was out there in the back with the dog.
Yeah, he downstairs with the chairs.
Oh.
Big chairs.
Woo, look at this table. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up, Junior?
Thank you to you, man. Doing all right?
Yes, sir.
You had your granddad? Everybody, these are my grandsons, Paul Revere and Andrew Jackson. Okay, right here, this is Junior, y'all. This is the first one. He came out. He was mean then, like he a mean mug now. This is Amir, lawyer. He's a lawyer to his grandpa. All right, they both got hair problems. They both got hair club. They both need to be in a hair club for men. Oh. Y'all all right? Okay, look at the camera. Hey, Amir, you saw your mama, didn't you? That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, hold on. Smile. Can I give a kiss? Can I give a little kiss? Amir, can I get a kiss? Thank you. What about you? You not gonna kiss me? Kiss me.
Wait, come back.
Wait, he said come back. He left us. He gone. Where did he go? Oh my God. Where the remote at?
Back away from that TV. Back away from the TV.
Yeah, trying to avoid that right there. Boy, get away from that TV.
You know better.
You getting goofball now. You done took on some of his friends.
The claw. You don't want the claw. The claws. I told you to stay away from the claw. Didn't I tell you to stay away from the claw?
No.
Huh?
No.
The claw.
No.
It's a dangerous beast. A beast of burden. The claw. Stay away from the claw. The claw. Lord have
I'm ready to
mercy.
catch it. Go ahead, keep going. Catch it, one way or another. Ain't nothing in there. Do it to him again. Get to do it again.
Whoa.
You get lazy now.
You get lazy.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay. Hey. Two wonderful children.
And two wonderful, great children. Great songs.
You did that thing. I'm proud of you.
But then I talked to one of the little girl's friend. Because, you know, we have another one coming.
That's right.
And I had to kind of remind him, now look, I know one, but another one is coming.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make some decisions.
Yes. Hey, Jonathan.
So he
Make some
started
decisions.
laughing at me.
Yeah. You did.
I said, but you better think about it, because I do have your number.
You better think. Thank you, Cosette. Did a wonderful job. I'm proud of this woman here. She gave me two healthy. And because of them two healthy, boy and girl, we're going to have 3 grandsons.
3 grandsons. I don't know what we're going to do with 3 grandsons.
I'm not sure, but one of them going to make us rich.
They got to be, especially that
You
comedian
understand?
one.
That comedian one. He can make us. Come on, Dave Chappelle. Where you at, man? One is coming.
The comedian one is gonna
One
make
is
us
on the way.
rich. They are. They gonna
Thank
make
you,
us
baby.
rich. You're welcome.
And there you have it, y'all. My Christmas special. My babies, I love them. The Lord gave me all them as a gift. And I've just waddled all in that beautiful stuff. All right? So Merry Christmas to all of you all. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Go and call somebody you ain't called in a while and say, I miss you. I ain't seen you in a while. Where you at? Okay? Go take him out. Okay? Be real black for me. Be real black for me. Be real black for me. If you're not black, that's okay. You could be white, you could be yellow, you can be whatever you want to be. If you're the Grinch, you're green, okay? But as far as us, who most of the folk who watch my show, they got this kind of tone in them, all right? So be real black. That means be just family is everything, y'all. It's not just about summer barbecues, all right? It's just that every day is a day of Thanksgiving with our families, all right? I'll see you all real soon. We'll be back on the show in another couple of days and do whatever we do right before Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, before New Year's, okay? Theology Thursday, we'll be back open. We'll be back doing what we do if we don't do a show prior to that, all right? Oh, it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Let's make the most of this beautiful day. If you come now, I will really say the actor's gonna get me. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? There it is. Won't you be? Won't you be? Please won't you be? Please won't you be? Please won't you be my neighbor? Please won't you be? Please won't you be? Please won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be? Won't you be? Please won't you be? Please won't you be? Oh, please won't you be? Oh, my neighbor. All right, y'all. I love you. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. 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 Enjoy yourself. Goodbye. 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 Enjoy yourself. Goodbye. 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 Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Fellas, does it seem like you can't get a good woman? Ladies, wonder why you can't keep a man? Then read The 4 Women That Men Desire, Volume 1, by Sirwalterj to figure out how to break the cycle. Go to Amazon.com to get your copy today.
Let me kiss. Kiss.